All right, welcome back. So today we're going to finish setting up. The build is done. Batteries are charged and in. That's the best I can get them to fit in there. I did turn the batteries around. And I'm using the back side now to strap instead of the front side. Hopefully they don't move. That's all I can hope for. I did get this strap underneath the plate. This strap I cannot, so I just have it strapped here. Not like I need the side strap because the ESC mount is holding the batteries down. So as long as I get the strap going sideways, that's all I need. So I just strap this so it's out of the way. The next thing we're going to do is I'm going to power it up. I have to set the end points on the steering. I have to slow the dual rate down on the steering. And then I have to slow my braking down. Because I had to turn the dual rate all the way up to 100% because calibrating the ESC, it wouldn't let me do it with the dual rate down. Kept going into flashing red light on the ESC. So I'm going to power this thing up, and the fan should kick on automatically. So then we can hit our switch to turn it on after I turned on the remote. Make sure I have steering. Make sure I have trigger. So, first thing I'm going to do is we're going to set up our end points. I think I didn't change the end points. End points, left and right, are set. So now I have to go to, let's see, dual rates. Steering dual rate is 100%. We can't have that. So that's 35. Throttle dual rate is right here. Needs to be 100%. So that's okay. I need brake. I can't believe I forgot how to do this. Endpoints. Steering. Oh, there's brake right there. So brake, we don't want at 100%. Usually 60% is going to get it done. Go over to full throttle. We're going to up that. We're going to max that out. 120%. Because we want all the forward throttle. And that's under endpoints. Now that we got all that stuff set up, steering is set up, there we go. Now we can kill the power. And we should be good to rip it now. So it's ready to go out. Next thing I'm going to do is I had to cut the body, and I wasn't going to cut the silver body, so I cut this out of the center. And I'll show you why I cut it out of the center. We all know the ESC is going to fit in here now. I could have unbolted this section. The problem with unbolting it, I would lose this rear support, and I would lose these two supports from side to side on a side impact. So by adding the windshield, I'm hoping that we're okay. And now this fits on pretty good. 5.6. I'm gonna have to change the batteries in this thing and the controller before I head out. I think it's 5.8. And now you see our body fits on nicely. So since I don't have the tethers, I have to add some body clips. Hopefully I have enough. This body's actually fitting on better than the silver body. The silver body's just taking a beating. There we go. Then we're going to get a GoPro set up here, and we'll be all set. So, be right back. All right, back at the park. We got the GNS, got 4 satellites. So I'm going to go ahead and hit start and track now. I guess I can push it like people are doing. So we'll hit stop, read, 1 mile an hour. So you know it's working and there's nothing in there stored. Start, we're testing. So I'm gonna go ahead. I do have a GoPro mounted on the front of the car. And we're gonna try to give this thing a rip. It's late in the afternoon. There are some people here. So what I'm gonna try to do is go from this end to that end on my first pass just to make sure everything's okay. I think all the dog park people are showing up. They seem to show up first thing in the morning and then they show up in the evening. So I tend to wait. I can run at like 12, or I can run at like 4 p.m., 5 p.m. when people are going home from work. So I'm gonna shoot for those 2 trees. I don't know how well it's gonna do. There is a guy standing here with the dog off his leash. The guy in blue, his dog's over by the tree, not on a leash. We're gonna go ahead and run it, and hopefully the dog won't take off after the RC. Now he's picking up the dog. And there's some joggers. So here we go. We're gonna make a pass. Let's go. Oh, it got stuck in the gravel over there. Now I did hear a pop when I hit the accelerator, or the trigger. I don't know if it shot a cleat out, because it was biting. It was flinging up some grass. Pinion's still connected, but it hit a bunch of dirt and gravel over here. And if I don't hit this area, they put wood chips all in here. And what happens is the RC tends to get buried in these wood chips. I'll show you right now. You can see it's the wheelie bars even under the wood chips. Look at all these wood chips. Look how it buried down to the axle, and it's all inside this RC. I'm gonna flip it over. Looks like we lost a couple cleats. So stop, read, right at 70. I can't believe it only did 70 miles an hour. That is funny. It lost some cleats. I know it did because I heard it. It literally broke, it ripped a cleat out. 1, 2. Oh man, look at all this. Let me stop this other camera. It literally broke, it ripped a cleat out. 1, 2. Oh, man, look at all this. I'm gonna take this other camera off of here. There is so much wood chips in this thing, but I heard the cleats break off. You can see 1, 2, and that's it. 2 on one wheel. All the other wheels, oh, this wheel's locked up. There's wood chips in it. So all the other wheels held the cleats. It's just that one wheel that I plated, and I think I gotta add 2 more plates now. I don't know why these 2 pulled out, but you can literally see it ripped the cleats out on that left rear. That sucks. So that's gonna end my day. I gotta fix another wheel. And I'm gonna take a look at the other 3 wheels. I mean, I theoretically could run it, but it's gonna create such a vibration. And oh, the fan. Let me kill this thing. I can hear the buzzing from the fan. Something got into that top fan. So I'm going to stop this this GPS, because I'm going to fix this wheel and come back tomorrow morning and run this thing again. But that sucks. You could tell there's more power. These wood chips suck. They're so big. But I gotta go down and see if I can find these 2 cleats that broke off. Definitely a lot more power. I wonder if I should run from park to park. There's just so many dogs here right now. I mean, 2 of those cleats, is going to make a huge difference. Not for traction, but for balance. I don't know why this guy stopped. 12 satellites, track, start. It says testing. Oh, I know. I'm gonna come flying past us here in a second. Hopefully I don't run into them. You guys want to back up, or you want to take the chance? Okay. Here we go, guys. We're gonna see if we can run both fields.
Go like 200 miles an hour?
No, right now it's about 78. I'm trying to get to 100.
Wow. But I mean, like for the scale, wouldn't that be like 200?
Yeah, it's 1/6 or 1/7 the scale.
Yeah. Amazing.
Stop. Read 72 miles an hour. And it was all over the place. Can't believe we're still in the 70s. But I'm gonna have to check these wheels. We are missing 2 cleats, and I couldn't control it because that right rear is bouncing so much that that it kept swinging the back out, because that one wheel is just bouncing like crazy. I'm gonna go ahead and turn off the GPS. And then my daughter's here, so I'm gonna grab my daughter. We're gonna go look for these cleats, because believe it or not, these cleats are not cheap. And I think I'm gonna have to make 2 more plates for that one rim. It's funny, I didn't get the other wheels today, which is Wednesday, and I should have got the other 2 guitars, should have came today. And then I think Friday, my other set of Traxxas wheels are coming. I think the next thing I got to do is make room for some different batteries, because it could be the reason I'm not... I mean, I know there's more wheel speed. There's a lot more wheel speed, because it's literally flinging off the cleats on that one rim. So that was the first rim I did, and I think I was making the holes just a little too oversized, or I was tightening the nuts down too hard and it was digging into the plastic. But we got a ton of runs on these cleats so far. But we're gonna hook up the data log. We're gonna see what kind of amps we drew. I didn't do the motor test, so it's not gonna give us accurate RPM reading, but at least I could compare some of the other stuff. But there we go. Like, comment, subscribe. We'll catch you on the next video. Stay tuned for the wheel repair and the data on this RC. Thanks for watching. Well, we've searched this whole area and we can't find it. I've walked the line back and forth. Maybe it's stuck in the body somewhere, or in the RC. But there's 2 of them somewhere. Luckily I have some more.